Well, a 53-year-old woman from Sparks, Nevada, died in a solo vehicle accident Saturday in the Eastern Sierra. California Highway Patrol press release states that on Saturday, June 20th at approximately 8:42 a.m., CHP Bridgeport area officers were dispatched to a solo vehicle rollover collision US 395 southbound north of Crowley Lake Drive. Personnel from the CHP Bishop Area Office, Mono County Sheriff's Office, Mono County Emergency Medical Services, and Long Valley Fire Department also responded to the scene to assist. Now, the preliminary investigation indicates that Sherry Johnson was driving a 2005 Ford F-250 southbound on US 395 north of Crowley Lake Drive. Press release states, for an unknown reason, the driver allowed the vehicle to drift onto the right shoulder of the roadway, and that vehicle collided with two metal paddle markers and a highway sign. The vehicle then veered across all southbound lanes and into the center divider, where it overturned and came to rest on its wheels. The driver of that vehicle, Sherry Johnson, was pronounced deceased at the scene. Two passengers in the vehicle, a 12-year-old boy from Reno and a 46-year-old man from Sparks, were transported by ambulance to Mammoth Hospital and airlifted to Renown Regional Medical Center in Reno. Now, the press release says the preliminary investigation suggests fatigue may have been a factor in the collision. Officers from the CHP Bridgeport area are handling the collision investigation, and the Mono County Sheriff's Office is conducting the death investigation. And an update on the closures on State Route 168 East out of Big Pine. They're a little bit shorter now. Caltrans is informing the traveling public that State Route 168 East will have up to 20-minute delays due to the California Technical Institute telescope relocation project. Now, the California Technical Institute is relocating those telescopes from Cedar Flat near the Bristlecone Pine Forest to Big Pine. Now, due to the size of the telescopes, the highway is closed to oncoming traffic for periods of up to 20 minutes. Traveling public should expect up to 20-minute delays while traveling along State Route 168. This is through July 10th. Caltrans advises to use an alternate route if possible. Well, the Mammoth Food and Wine Experience is taking place this Friday and Saturday. Looking for volunteers to help to support the Mammoth Lakes Foundation's premier fundraising event of the year. Press release notes volunteers are a critical component to the success of the event, as well as achieving the goals of the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, which provides year-round theater programming and offers free college education, books, and tuition to any Mono County resident and/or high school graduate who pursues an AA degree. Volunteers will receive some nice benefits for helping out with the Mammoth Food and Wine Experience. See the website mammothfoodandwine.org for all the information. And Sierra Wave Media's Rob Gill spoke with Juliana Olinka about this tasty event.
The Mammoth Food and Wine Experience takes place June 26th and 27th right here in beautiful Mammoth Lakes. Well, we have seminars on Friday and Saturday. They are actually taking place at the Brasserie over by the Rock and Bowl. And then on Friday evening, we have a wine walk up in the village. We're partnered with the village. And then on Saturday night is our grand tasting here on the grounds of the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, right out in our parking lot, which doesn't have a tent in it yet, but will have by that date. So we have over 20 wineries pouring probably 25 different labels of wine, up to 100 wines. That'll be at the grand tasting on Saturday evening. Friday evening, we have about 15 wineries that are pouring wines, and it's everything from, Barbera to Chardonnay to blends to Cabernet Sauvignon, you name it, we will have that wine here. So if you like reds, you like whites, you like rosés, you'll have plenty of options both Friday at the wine walk or Saturday at the grand tasting. We actually have 7 local fine dining restaurants that are going to be preparing tastings of their best dish, and everyone who comes that night gets to vote on which one they think is the best. We have White Bark, Skatey, Red Lantern, Chart House, Mammoth Rock Brasserie, Lakefront, and Petros Bistro. So we have 7 restaurants that will be preparing food, and then we have something very, very special going on Saturday night. Well, we're going to have the first time ever a competition between two fabulous LA chefs and two Mammoth chefs, Josiah Citron of Melisse Restaurant and Rafael Lunetta from Giraffe in LA will be competing against a Chef Fred with the Mammoth Rock Brasserie and Dan Molnar, who is a local catering chef that everybody knows and loves his food. So we're going to see who wins. Is it Mammoth or is it LA who prepares the best food? And they'll be doing that right out in the open. They've got 25 minutes. We've got 3 judges who will determine which the best dish is, and they'll walk away with a really fabulous prize. Oh, yes, you must go to mammothfoodandwine.org because that's where you find everything. We also, by the way, have a silent auction that takes place at the Wine Walk, so you don't even have to be part of the Wine Walk to be able to bid on some of our fabulous silent auction items. And there's a live auction Saturday night, and I heard, by the way, one of the prizes is 2 tickets to the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. And that is going to be fabulous. Now, that's just one of the things we'll be auctioning off that night, along with a raffle that also has some fabulous prizes. Well, this is the 5th annual Mammoth Food and Wine Experience, and it is brought to you by the Mammoth Lakes Foundation. Our mission is supporting higher education and cultural enrichment in the Eastern Sierra, so all of the funds raised from this premier event go towards scholarships for local students, whether they're high school graduates or returning adults to go to college here at Saracoso and Mammoth Lakes. And for our arts, we have a fabulous Mammoth Lakes Repertory Theater program. We do everything from classic theater, live performances. We have a theater for young audiences, and every elementary school kid in the area gets to come here and see a show for free and be introduced to the arts. Everyone, please get your tickets to the Mammoth Food and Wine Experience. Go to mammothfoodandwine.org. The Wine Walk is Friday, June 26th from 5:30 to 7:30, and the Grand Tasting is Saturday, June 27th from 5:30 until whenever. Come and eat and drink with us.
All right, thanks for that. We'll be right back with a weather report.